Hey, it's Mr. Peterson. We're going to talk about the female urogenital system. So let's kind of get oriented here. This is small intestine, and I've kind of pulled that aside. Here's rectum. That's what that is. That's coming from the large intestine. If we're lucky here, oh, right there. There's your cecum of this particular pig, which is pretty similar to the appendix in us. So here's a kidney. So I've peeled back the peritoneum. The peritoneum surrounded the kidney. It's this shiny stuff on the inside of the abdominal cavity. And then coming from the kidney, so what does the kidney do? The kidney filters the blood. Ooh, look at, there's a little piece of, hi pancreas, hello, all over their stomach. Pancreas, stomach, colon, large intestine. So here's the kidney. Kidney produces urine, and urine comes out of this tube right here. So you can see this tube that's kind of squiggly. You know, I've said this to some of you before. Kind of looks like ramen. Sure does. Looks like some ramen. So there's a tube. This is carrying urine. If we follow it, come on, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. It connects to the urinary bladder right here. So this tube right here, that's the ureter. So this tube, which is entering the urinary bladder, there's urinary bladder, urinary artery. Okay, so that's carrying urine all the way down to the bladder. Okay, where does it go from there? Well, from the bladder, it leaves the urine, leaves the bladder. The bladder stores the urine, and then here's a tube. There's so many tubes here. Here's a tube coming from the bladder. This is the urethra right here. So that's on the ventral part of the pig here. So this is the urethra, and that comes all the way out here. Let's keep going. So here's the urogenital papillae with the urogenital opening for this female pig. Okay? So kidney makes the urine, travels down the ureter, enters the urinary bladder. There's the ureter, sorry. Stored in the bladder, leaves the bladder through the urethra and out. Okay? That's the urinary excretory system. So then we've got these other structures here, like here's one and here's another. So those are actually ovaries. They're paired. Attached to the ovaries are the uterine horns, the fallopian tubes and the uterine horns. So eggs are produced here, ova are produced, they travel through here and eventually implant themselves if they get fertilized. Rectum, there's the rectum, high rectum. So eggs leaving the ovum travel down the fallopian tubes. Okay, here we're going to follow these tubes and keep going. So these tubes, we're looking at the right here. So here's the vagina right here, this structure right here. So this is the urethra that carries urine, and then dorsal to that is the vagina. Okay, underneath that, holy cow, way down there, rectum. So that leaves the feces leaves through the rectum out through the anus, which is just ventral to the tail. That's over there. Okay, so ovaries, uterine horns. This is the vagina right here, this tube right here. Okay, so you can see where the uterine horn is. So this piece of ramen looking thing here, here's another piece of ramen. So that's connected to those ovaries. Okay, so female urogenital system. Hope that helps.